the jewels of the Archdiocese. I have started this series, as it were, from some time now to speak about one particular jewel every time in the Archdiocese. You know, jewels sometimes, if they are not cleaned up, they could be looked soiled, and they are here and there. But when you shine them, when you polish them, they become beautiful ornaments, as it were. And so there are many persons, many institutions in our Archdiocese which we can consider a jewel. Now I speak about one jewel in our Archdiocese. It's not hidden as such. That's the Cathedral of St. Francis Xavier at Cleveland, Bangalore. It's a beautiful monument. I would say it's the jewel of our Archdiocese. And to tell you something, that this year, or rather on the 24th of January, the St. Francis Xavier Cathedral celebrates of its dedication. It was dedicated by our first bishop, Archbishop Thomas Pathukumari, and he dedicated this church, and therefore 75 years to dedication. A little history of this jewel. St. Francis Xavier Cathedral, rather parish, was established in 1846. Almost 170 years ago, there was a small church or chapel in this area. It was Father Xavier who took up the construction of the church on this site in 1851, and the new church was opened for the people in the year 1854. As the old church was becoming inadequate, perhaps the population was increasing, a project to build a new church was taken up. By whom? The foundation stone for the church was laid in 1911, and one particular priest, the parish priest that time, Father Cervanten, took upon himself the role to have this what's called pioneering project of the cathedral that we see today. So people will know that when you cross the cathedral and go towards what's called the Coles Park, that road is named as Father Cervanten Road, in memory of this particular priest who was a great priest. To raise funds, Father Cervanten tapped every source by personal appeal, holding concerts and dramas. You know, those days people were poor and perhaps they had no funds to contribute, and therefore he used the small means, as it were, perhaps street plays or play in the church, one drama, one musical, and whatever people paid, they knew that they could see the entertainment at the same time, help build the cathedral. He went with a begging bowl from door to door. Finally, his dream was realized after 21 years of great toil. Those who are watching this cathedral, please remember it took 21 years to build it. The church was opened on 26th May 1932. In 1940, Bangalore was declared a separate diocese. Earlier, we were part of Mysore Diocese, and St. Francis Xavier's Church was designated as the cathedral by the apostolic letter of the Holy Father, called Felicitius in Crescente, and it was dated 13th February 1940. Most Reverend Dr. Thomas Pathukumari, our first Archbishop, was appointed in 1942 and as the first Indian Bishop of Bangalore. Earlier we had the French bishops, and these bishops also resided in St. Patrick's Church. I am told in St. Germain's School also they resided, but from 1942 onwards, when this cathedral took its birth, as it were, they shifted here. The cathedral was consecrated by Archbishop Thomas Pathukumari on 24th of January 1948, 75 years ago. And on that day, the cathedral parish priest had a special celebration of Eucharist in the cathedral with the priests that were close by, and perhaps at a later time we will also celebrate this and the other celebrations put together that are connected with the cathedral. The diocese was elevated to the status of Archdiocese on 19 September 1953, and the Archdiocese celebrated its Diamond Jubilee in 2013. And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, we have this jewel of the Archdiocese in the place, or rather in the figure, in the picture of the Cathedral of St. Francis Xavier, Bangalore. Let us be proud. Let us love our church. Let us perhaps be enthusiastic to attend the services in the church, because the Cathedral Church is the mother church of all the diocese, the mother church of all the churches in the diocese. So may this jewel of ours be sparkle its light, its radiance everywhere. I thank you. God bless you.